Скилл найс вообще как. Гостевой в 9!
Hey, need some help?
Let's go! Phenomenal win. You should be proud of yourselves. Let's get to work so we can keep this positive energy. We gotta keep teams from getting easy baskets on the break. So let's focus on that transition D. Set it up and get started.
Раз, два, три. Раз, два, три, четыре, пять. Раз, два, три. Да ё мать.
Hey, I'll see you later.
NBA 2K20 has officially arrived. Enjoy the day.
We're at the 2K20 launch party. We're here with Matisse from the 76ers. What do you think of the party thus far?
It's great. We got some good music. We got dope people out here. It's been a good time.
I see you got a camera in your hand. You here taking pictures?
Yes, yeah. 2K brought me in as a photographer. I started in college. My friends are into it, and it was a good way for me to just get out of the house, explore a little bit.
This is Anchor Hornet on 98.9 The Flex, the official home of your Boston Celtics. Get hit or gets done.
Cleveland, Ohio is the scene for the Celtics. He'll weave in and out of traffic all night long. He'll leave your head spinning. Kemba Walker looking to light a spark for his team tonight as they ready themselves for action at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, Kevin Love has dramatically improved his perimeter shooting over his career, but he said, I've tried not to fall in love with it too much. Where I'm going to make my money is also rebounding. That's a stat I all...
Great attitude. His work inside, a big part of it, DA. Thanks. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. Look at the Lakers. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top five.
And I think for the Celtics, they had some high hopes coming out of the gate. Frustrated with their level of play thus far. But they certainly have the pieces to be a factor in this race.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Walker and Smart, the guard. Daniel Tice out there with Tatum. And it's Cantor in at the 5, down low. And for Cleveland, Clarkson is the 2 with Osman the 3. For the Cavaliers, Henson's checked in for Thompson. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Colin Sexton in for Jordan Clarkson. And then for Boston, Williams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Gordon Hayward comes in for Daniel Tice. And it's Johnson in for Marcus Smart. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Walker finds Hayward. Inside. Outside Williams. Back to Walker. Johnson left side. 6 on the shot clock. That doesn't fall. Can't drop his first shot. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Here's Osman. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots. Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Last game for Boston, they picked up the W against New York. Here's Osman. get it again. Here's Henson. Johnson with the defensive effort. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. 6-point game. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
And when the bench steps up, it takes pressure off the starters. And they stepped up big in that game.
To the paint. And stolen by Hayward. Johnson right side. And here's Walker outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
And when they kept getting all those gifts, they took advantage. Turnovers don't mean anything unless you turn them into points.
Down low, Johnson lays it up and banks it in. And the Celtics lead by 8.
When you have Walker handling the pick and roll, you have to feel confident. Just masterfully shredding the D with his passes.
And it's Buckets with the foul. That's his first foul. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Garland. Boston also with the sub. Brad Wanamaker's checked in for Walker. Sexton dishes to Nance. Now Dellavedova. Shot clock at 6. Henson the pass to Sexton. The shot from 20 feet away. Misses off the left iron.
The rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time. It's just not.
Johnson surveying the floor. Back to Wanamaker. On the wing, Johnson. Defended by Sexton. Johnson attacking. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Sexton kicks to Dellavedova. And the pass to Nance. Over Johnson. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock.
And how about the job Nance has done to try to make himself into a more consistent offensive threat?
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Oh, man, they built a monster lead here early on, and a lot of this is due to the game plan.
Sexton finds Dellavedova. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Sexton. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Stolen by Henson. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man. And a big summer for the Celtics. Some key decisions with multiple players hitting free agency.
Yeah, with some comments from players like Terry Rozier in the offseason, you had to sense this roster could have a different look. I mean, now they're hoping the pieces fit so players can buy in with their roles.
And Shemi Ojeleye picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Pass to Henson. Here's Osman, defended by Hayward. Osman, the pass to Dellavedova. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Passes it to Ojeleye. Johnson outside. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the first. And that one, good.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
Now here is Dellavedova. He dishes it to Sexton. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. Not going to go that time. Now the Celtics take it the other way.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots this quarter.
Pass to Ojale. He kicks it to Hayward. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Clarkson with the ball. Here's Sexton. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Boston. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Cleveland, Jordan Clarkson is out there with Nance. Then it's John Henson. Then there's Sexton. And it's Dellavedova in at the shooting guard position. Sexton finds Clarkson. Now here is Dellavedova. He's guarded by Johnson. 5 on the clock. Here's Henson. Offensive rebound. Nance, no good.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Over to the wing. From 15 feet away, Murray, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Tries from 10. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Boston's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Here's Wanamaker. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Henson the pass to Clarkson. Now here's Sexton. Unloads from 13. It's through for his second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
A dangerous scorer from mid-range. Sexton loves to take that shot when he gets it in rhythm.
Poirier passes to Johnson. And stolen by Sexton. And here comes the break. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
And it's clear that Sexton loves getting out in transition. He has a strong sense for how to capitalize.
Johnson right side. And so the ball out of bounds. Henson touched it last. Tristan Thompson. Kicks to Garland. High post, Henson. He's against Williams. Love wide open. He fires. A three-pointer, no good. Celtics leading by 7. To the inside. Hayward can't hit. Cleveland's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter.
Well, last season, Kevin, Gordon Hayward returning from that terrible leg injury, it took some time to find his bearings. He's working his way back to that elite level.
The offensive rebound. Johnson kicks to Tatum. 6 to shoot. Over Sexton. And there's the bucket from Tatum. Tatum's got 7 points. And with the Celtics' depth on the wings, Chris, it was a little tricky getting Hayward back in there.
Yeah, you have the young players ahead of schedule, Kevin. I mean, it's tough to give him minutes without hindering their growth. At the same time, Hayward, an all-star before getting hurt, you want to help build back his confidence.
There's Garland, and it's good, 2 points. Garland's got 4 points this quarter.
And his shot, I mean, it's come around. I mean, for most of the first quarter, it looked like he might be in for a long night.
The Celtics working the ball around now. Tatum finds Johnson. Back to Tatum. And it's Osman with the rebound. Osman's got 4 rebounds in this game. Got that bucket in no time at all. Now just a 5-point Boston lead. Here's Johnson out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
And now a look at Kemba Walker. Some numbers on him. Great showing for him last season. 10th in scoring. And he also finished in the top 20 of the assist rankings, making plays for others and making his teammates better.
And back to his points per game average last year, he literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it. Johnson over to help. Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback. And that's now 7 points for Larry Nance.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Is on Colin Sexton.
Not a guy you want to foul. Walker's a tremendous free throw shooter and does a great job of getting himself to the line. Well, after his incredible 60-point game last year, every team should be scared of Mr. Kemba Walker. Now, we all know he can take over the game and put on an absolute show when his shot is falling.
And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. There's 25 seconds left here in the second. Now, here's Sexton. He's guarded by Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots it up, and Johnson with the block. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Walker surveying the floor. The kick out to Tatum. Fires from deep. No good that time.